Flight 229, you're clear for takeoff.
Hey folks, Maverick Watch Reviews back here with another review for you. First, I want to wish everybody a happy 4th of July again. And this is going to be the second of 4 watch reviews I'm releasing today to celebrate the 4th. And as a special thanks to all of my subscribers, I'll release the next review at 3 o'clock. And I've still got some great stuff lined up for today, so make sure you stay tuned. Now today we have the Citizen Promaster Altichron Solar 200 meter sports watch, model number BN4044-15E. And I want to thank Duty Free Island for sending me this review unit. At Duty Free Island, you get duty free, tax-free, and free worldwide shipping. Duty Free Island only sells 100% authentic and genuine watches, and they're simply a great bunch of folks to deal with. Great prices, great selection, free worldwide shipping. You really can't go wrong. Make sure you check them out when you get a chance. Now, as usual, we'll open this up, look at the fit and finish, the features and the functions, the build quality, and then I'll give you my overall impressions of this brand new Altichron from Citizen. I would also like to invite you to become a patron of mine on Patreon. This will allow me to buy a faster laptop and better editing software. And I hope to give you a new watch review at least a couple times a week. At least that's my goal. Make sure you check out my Patreon page when you get a chance. My only commitment level is $3, but you can always give more or less. 1, 2, 3, 5, whatever you can spare a month would definitely be appreciated. So here you go, typical Citizen watch box. Let's go ahead and get this thing out. Let's take a look at this watch here. All right, there you go. And of course you get your typical Citizen manual and your instructions and your warranty booklet inside the box. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's go ahead and get some measurements. Now, there's a couple different ways you can measure this because it's got a lot of stuff on the case. So let's go ahead and do it with the crown. So you're looking at, looks about 50 with the crown. So let's say 47 millimeters without the crown. And also you can measure it with the altimeter sensor there. It's going to be roughly the same measurement, I believe. Yeah, so there you go. So 50 with the crown or the altimeter sensor and about 47 without. Now let's also do the thickness. Thickness, you're looking at 14.5 lug to lug. You're looking at 53. And let's check out the urethane strap. You're looking at 20 millimeters. So there you go. So those are all the basic functions. I'm sorry, the basic features or stats. Let's go ahead and put up all the other stuff on the left-hand side of the screen for you. You're looking at 200 meters water resistant, which is 660 feet. It has a signed non-screw-down crown, which is rather interesting for a watch that's water resistant to 200 meters. It has a date function over there at 3 o'clock. It does have a mineral crystal, no sapphire, unfortunately. It has a bi-directional bezel. It has a Citizen J920 movement, which gives you about a 10-month power reserve. It has an altimeter, a compass, and a power reserve indicator over here at 9 o'clock. So here you go. I mean, it's a great looking watch. I love the way it looks. They have basically updated their Altichron models for 2017. It's not as big and beefy. It just didn't really need to be. I like how they slimmed everything down. It made it even more useful, in my personal opinion. Yeah, the dial's a little bit cluttered because you have a lot of information on that dial, like your power reserve indicator, the altimeter function, the compass, and I'll show you those here in just a second. The case, real minimal case. It's basically just brush surfaces just about everywhere. You've got some polished pushers here. You have a polished crown with a nice Promaster logo on it. Again, this is non-screw down, which is really interesting. But anyway, so I like the case. Again, the dial. The dial's got a lot of information. You've got your power reserve indicator over here at 9 o'clock. This also doubles as part of the altimeter function, and I'll show you that here in just a second. Over on the left-hand side, you got these nice pushers. It'd been nice if these had been knurled with some, grip on them. Here's your altimeter sensor, and here's another push button. Each one of these activates the, this activates the compass, and this activates the altimeter. So let's go ahead and show you that, by the way. So if you can see, everything's at 12 o'clock right now. The power reserve is showing that it has about 9 months of power reserve left. Let's go ahead and activate. I believe this is the altimeter. There we go. It's going to move for a second. The power reserve indicator will go down to 0. Now it's going to actually measure the altitude. And unfortunately, I haven't learned how to read this real quick yet, but I think I'm in Richmond, Virginia, so I think we're at about, I don't know, 300 feet above sea level or something like that. I'm not quite sure how to read this. But anyway, but I think if this was to go around again, that would kick in the other little reader over here at 9 o'clock. The power reserve indicator, that hand would move also. So to cancel it, you just press it again. Everything turns back to 12, and the power reserve indicator shows again what the power reserve is. Now, if you want to activate the compass, click up here at, 10 o'clock. You'll see another small micro hand underneath those hands. There it goes. And there's your compass. Pretty cool, man. Really, really cool. And very accurate. And of course, you can calibrate both of these to your altitude and make sure that that compass is accurate. And the instruction manual shows you how to calibrate to make sure it's perfect. So go ahead and hit that again. And you'll see that'll go back. It'll go back to 12 when there we go. Whoops. There we go. Anyway, so that went ahead and canceled the compass feature. So there you go. What else I want to talk about this watch? Again, bi-directional bezel. And this has to do with the compass feature, by the way, because this is not a dive watch. This isn't a dive bezel. This has to do with your compass feature. Let's take a look at the case. The case back, I mean, just your typical Citizen laser etched. I've always liked their laser etched case backs. I've always thought they've done a really nice job. Some of the higher end models have an etched case back with the Citizen EcoDrive logo in it. I think those look really cool. Really, really like this case. Very nice. Nothing really too much to tell you about it. Let's talk about the strap. This is a nice urethane strap. It's got the nice big bold Promaster logo over here, which I think is really cool. You have a signed buckle, big huge buckle. I like these Citizen buckles on these new Promasters. Really, really kind of oversized buckle. Really comfortable, super comfortable watches. The whole thing feels incredibly well built, by the way. It just feels like a solid piece of stainless steel. This watch was kind of forged from a solid piece of stainless steel. Feels very well built. Love it, love it, love it. Let's go ahead and try this thing on. Hopefully I can try this on pretty quickly without any hassle here. There we go. All right. Now it's a little bit small on me. I do have big wrists, but it looks great. Fantastic wrist presence. Really, really nice. I like it. Feels really good. Now I would probably have to slap this on a NATO strap because this strap is just a little bit small for me. But man, it feels great. Really, really nice. All right. Let's go ahead and take this thing out. And let's test out that lume. Now I've always said that I like Citizen lume color better than Seiko. I like that teal blue. So let me show off. Hopefully this room is going to be dark enough for me to show off this lume. Let's see here. Normally I like to zap this for about 20 or 30 seconds. And again, this is not showing how bright it gets if you're in a darker environment. This is just giving you a general idea of the color of the lume. So there you go. Pretty decent. It's not going to be anywhere near as bright as Seiko's Lumibright, obviously. But I love that kind of teal blue, kind of azure. There's my word for the day, azure. I like this color, man. I wish Seiko would use this color instead of that kind of green. So anyway, so there you go. There is your lume shot. Trying to think of anything else I forgot about the watch. Again, this is the new Altichron model from Citizen. Just a fantastic looking watch. Now, will you use those functions? Probably not. With GPS and other stuff available today, just on your phone, you probably won't even use any of these functions. Unless you're out in the wilderness and you're actually making sure that you're going, with less technology, you're kind of roughing it and you really want to try to, do it on your own. Then you might use these functions, but the odds are you probably won't. The only function that's probably going to be really useful to you are the date and the power reserve indicator. The altimeter and the compass, you probably never even use them. So maybe the altimeter if you're a hiker. I'll take that back. If you're a hiker, you might use the altimeter. But anyway, that's really about it for this one. Another good-looking model from Citizen. Anyway, now you could have gotten this over at Duty Free Island site for, I think it was $400. Let me take a look real quick. All right, there is the olive drab version. They do have an olive drab version, and that's $317. And this one, here we go, I found it. This is $308, but again, unfortunately, it's sold out. So that kind of sucks. But what you do is you go to Duty Free Island's site, you find the watch, you put your email address, and they'll let you know when it comes back in stock. So make sure you do that. I wish you could get one now, but I mean, they're selling out really, really fast. So I'll include a link to this in the description field. So if you want to go over there and sign up for the notification when the watch is back in stock, make sure you do that. So anyway, if you like this video, please click on like. If you want to subscribe to my channel, I really do appreciate it. I'm coming up on 6,000 subscribers, probably here in a week or so, and I really do appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel. I try to give you the best watch reviews I can. And man, that's about it. So the next review is going to be coming up at 3 o'clock. Make sure you stay tuned, and I will see you all then. Take care. Bye-bye.